Hello, you all. Hello. Good morning, good night. Whatever time zone you're in right now, hopefully you are doing well. I wanted to get back on here to, of course, update whoever's been watching my videos about the missing Cali boys or have seen. If you haven't, go to my YouTube page because videos, they're very recent. Well, the videos are very recent. Okay, so we're gonna kind of start to finish because this video exactly, I wanna, this will probably be the last one until I get an update about what's going on. And since I don't have an iPhone and I can't screen record, I'll have to do it the getaway. Well, this way. Tell us what happened.
Okay.
Oh my yard.
It was cold. I was gonna make a fire. So a lot of wood in this area right here next to our house. I open up that gate. I'm throwing wood, bringing it inside the house. My wife's inside. She was actually wrapping gifts, so we thought it was a good idea that our youngest two go outside, play with chalk on the back patio. Do not let them go on the dirt in the backyard. Keep them close. So I was playing with chalk. I came in the house. I saw it in there. I went in the house. I came back out. I didn't see him then. I immediately went back in, asked my wife, "Did you see the boys?" She said, "No, they should be outside playing with chalk." I said, "Well, I didn't see them," so I came back outside and I started searching my backyard. I searched the whole thing. I realized that I left the gate open and I panicked, came inside the house, searched the house, me and my wife. Once that hadn't panned out, I got in the van. I looked on the street, both directions. It was getting dark, getting cold. I got in the van and I hit a bunch of corners. I went down this street. I turned my light on. I searched. I called their names. Talked to a gentleman on the street on the other side over there. He didn't see me. So then I came home and I told my wife we need to call the cops. It's getting dark and I need help. We gotta get going. So I called the cops. Cops came. First thing they did was tell us to stay in the house so they can get a hold of us. And they had us just sitting there, and we wanted to keep searching. But everybody came out in droves, and I wanted to thank you guys that night, but we couldn't go outside.
The cops told us the best are out here.
The best are out here searching, and we appreciate it. And nobody ever could never talk to anybody, and that was the issue.
We just want to thank everybody.
Really want to thank you guys.
Please, if anybody has seen them, please call, let somebody know.
Call the cops. Call California
Emotionless.
Call them and let them know what you've seen, if you see anything. Our boys, they are going to be rambunctious, okay? They are going to be here in this area. And I really would like to go in the houses, but it's not because I want to invade people's privacy. I just want to know if make sure. That's it. Because I don't. Go ahead. I'm sorry. If you got any questions.
Oh no, you're good.
Oh, okay.
I was just gonna say, this is the first time we're hearing from you guys. I can't imagine
what you
guys going through. I can't even fathom it. For you guys, for people who are thinking that there's some kind of foul play involved. We just spoke to the biological mother. She says she had a conversation with you guys, and that she thinks there's some kind of foul play involved. That she thinks you guys did something.
That's understandable.
What's your response to that?
That's understandable. I would think the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, that's exactly the point. And if we can find our babies, then guess what? That's no. And that's all I want is to find my babies. That's it. And I talked to her this morning, and I really wanted to tell her that I am completely sorry because we were entrusted with her children, and they came to us, and they became our children. We named them.
Like they pets. Come on now.
So we want them back. So please, if y'all could get back on what you guys are doing.
Get back
we should be able to get a hold of somebody, but
you should be getting back on what you know. You the adopted parents.
That's part of the investigation.
I don't care
so
if somehow my kids in the police sent house. I'm still gonna make a way to go look. Period. I ain't thinking about that.
Willfully gave them your
everything. Yes.
The car.
Yes.
Did they get it? How did they get a search warrant?
I don't see why they got one, but they got one.
Yeah,
we would have let them take anything. We would have let them take everything. We let them come in and search with us. We asked them to come do that.
What did they take?
Just tech. And that's it. Like our phones.
From the house.
Oh, well, should I answer that?
Answer it does, yeah.
Okay. So, okay, I guess, I don't even know.
I see. Yeah, we seriously felt like we needed to be out here. We did. Again, we were told the best are out here looking already. Just to stay put, they have more questions. There was literally a cop with us the whole time in there.
Yeah, I don't even really want to play this whole thing because I feel like I kind of know what they're gonna say about Heart now, and it's no point of rewatching it. Both of y'all that never seen it, that's kind of what the first interview was like, and it was kind of weird because it was kind of late. No lie, my kids come up missing, I'm gonna react right then and there. I'm not just gonna wait in the house because the police told me they got the best outside looking. Okay, they got the best outside looking, and it's almost a whole month. No updates. Not this story ain't even on CNN, but they got the best out there. Okay. Let's see. Okay, there was an update a week ago. Garcia, I forget his first name, but I believe his last name is Garcia, and he was a private investigator, and he was doing it pro bono because, of course, he had love in his heart. He wanted to find the boys. And if I'm not mistaken, somebody that he usually worked with had contacted him and was like, if you don't mind, could you come help look for the boys? I don't know a lot about that, but that's what's going around. And couldn't find out it seems to be true because someone by the name of AV Watchman has been following this story from day one. So thank God he has not gave up on the boys. I thank him for doing all he doing, his live streams, questioning, just all of it. I'm trying to find this video with the chief. And then don't look like I'm gonna find it. Maybe how I'm typing it in. And I know there's been a lot of YouTubers that's been talking about this story or that's been covering this story. And to be honest, I'm just giving my perspective, what I think, how I feel about it. But I don't necessarily feel like the boys just ran off. Like they said it was like 4 or 5 o'clock. But here, usually here, like around that time here, it get real dark. But I've seen a live video there, like, and what it looked like there around that time. It's not that dark. You can still see without it being pitch black. So, I don't know. I don't actually believe that they just all of a sudden just ran off missing. The 2 houses in front got cams. The one on the camera on the side. I mean, the house on the side got a cam. I know, like the way the house is like a side gate right here, which has a motion light, and then that little half gate goes into the back, and then the gate that they so called ran out of because he left it open. I'm assuming like it would be too heavy for a 3 and a 4-year-old just to run out of. Not saying unless someone did actually take them, but from what I've seen, it doesn't show that. And then the chief police, I can't remember his name. I'll I have a picture of him, but somehow he said foul play, and I would agree. The majority of everybody is agreeing. And then they were saying about the kids not eating and the reward money going up. It was first $20,000? Now it's like $100,000. It was $80,000 for a while. Now it's $100,000. But the chief of police was saying that he believed it was foul play, and he did another interview. Okay, him right here. He was saying that it was foul play, and then he did another interview with like news coverage, and they had said that they was mentioning videos on YouTube that, of course, content creators been making. As far as, of course, the only person that's been dedicated to this story from day one, and he had mentioned that to the chief of police, and he was saying that possibly he haven't been over it, which is crazy because they said FBI, and I believe like a couple other organizations, police is like they have help with, because I was told they don't have a investigation unit in Cali. So it's a lot. It's a lot. And it was so crazy. A boat. I said a boat. A goat's foot was found. Somebody was playing around with chalk, and then somebody, I feel like, was tampering around with chalk, placing it on the back porch, which I felt was kind of weird and kind of odd. And then not only that, I wouldn't expect the police to still let the adopted parents live there on the sake of that's like it's an investigation area. Like I don't I'm not like big on everything in crime, but I know of course that was a house that they bought. But I still wouldn't think if the kids were just seen missing there, they would be able to stay there. If anything, I would believe they were sent somewhere else and they couldn't come home because it was like being investigated or whatever. But hey, they don't live here, so of course everywhere do stuff different. Another thing I was looking at was the fact that it's sex offenders that live like near the area, and they live on Aspen, and I don't know. It's like it's too for me. For me, it's like too deserty. Like it's like fields of just desert and no houses, and it's like every chunk, every little chunk, like literally one little city could be like so many chunks of home, but then so much of dirt. I just, it's very much different from where I live. What's something else I wanted to? Oh yeah, and I was kind of tripped out because when I watched AV Watchmen's, when they was actually so-called planning all this out when it actually happened, the back lights flipped off like 3 times, and I kept saying to myself like, that could be a sign. Like that could be her warning him like do this and do that, or if they already went over the plan. Or that could have been like, okay, flick, 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 do whatever you gotta do. Call me when you get in a van or the truck or whatever you wanna call it. And that van is very creepy. And nothing can find out. AV had found AV had found the AV had found another location, like he had a lead. And the other van that the kids, well, that they had last time was parked in front of the home, which was so called the ice cream business. I'm not sure the exact name, but I know it had to do with ice cream. And it was so weird because I was like watching one of those like tarot channels, and I remember she had said she had put out a card that had an ice cream truck on. And then I was looking at that one day, and then I remember when AV had put that video out, and I heard him say ice cream truck. I was just like, some people believe in it, some people don't. But hey, it definitely was so-called ice cream business. And then I feel like it was kind of weird too because how is all the neighbors in the past? Well, I ain't gonna say so much in the past resident, but the new residents, they just moved in September of last year. Which one? I mean, that's a couple months. But from being in Cali City, all the neighbors been saying they have seen the boys. But the past residents in Bakersville, they've been saying it's been like a panic type thing. Well, not so panic, but it's just like they'll make it quick, fast, and in a hurry. They'll say so much, make it quick, fast, and in a hurry. Like, and then it kind of got me because one of the neighbors said that sometimes, like, I guess when they come out or they usually say something or see them, they'll run out like the opposite area. They'll run out the opposite area to get in a car. It's like, huh? Like, that was kind of weird. And then I had seen another video, Nora Jasmine. She's really good. And I'm so happy her and AV are working together, whatever, because AV is definitely trying to build a team out there to help him with the investigation or the case or that situation. But it was so weird because one of her videos, I seen a dude. He's kind of built like the adopted dad, but not so really. He kind of reminded me of the guy in AV's video. I'm sad I can't do nothing on here. I'm just talking. I can't do nothing on here. Like, I can't even show y'all the. I can't even show y'all the actual pictures and stuff. Okay, so couldn't find out. The guy here, I don't know who was using her video, but that's actually Nora's, cause she was the one in the car that day. But it was a guy that was trying to take a picture of her, taking a picture of her plate number, this is that, do. But kind of find out, I feel like that's the same guy that the man was hawking it in the car. That was like somehow he was hawking in the car. He stopped. He said something to another guy before he took off, and I feel like that's that guy. And it looked like he was in a robe or something. I don't know. But it was kind of weird because I was just like, they are kind of built the same. It's just like he was covered up at a distance then, but now he's like covered up. Because you really couldn't see him in that picture. But it looked like he had on like a pea coat. I don't know. But, well, other than giving my little 2 cents about how I feel and what I think, my opinion, I just want to, I don't know, I'm thankful that AV is actually taking it serious, letting us all know what is going on with what he's seen and what he's investigating as far as this case. Trying to find the boys, same thing we all wondering. Where the boys at? Come on, $100,000? Where the boys at? I mean, you may need it, you probably don't, but I feel like when it comes to a kid, that shouldn't even be the thing that make you talk though. Like, for real. Imagine if that was yours. Like, if you know something, say something. If you seen something, say something. I ain't saying be a snitch, cause I mean you can be what you call it, the one line where you ain't gotta get your name, number, all that. You ain't gonna get the money, but you'll find the boys. That's what it's all about, period. But I don't know, like where I'm from, usually a story like this we have like, I feel like the news people would be pressing about the situation. We would have had an update by now. But then again, you can't. They FBI trying to make a heavy case on them, so where they're not going to jail for just a couple months. They're gonna be in there for a minute. Now I respect that, cause come on now, everybody saying they haven't seen the boys, and so far the last residence you was in, they weren't really seeing the kids either. And then the income, y'all don't really have an income to buy that house. And that was a big red flag to me because you was doing whatever you was doing in Bakervilles. You came over to Cali City, buying this house, and I believe somebody, I can't remember his the name of his channel, but he had talked to the lady that sold them the house, and there was so many worries and red flags that she said they couldn't come up with the money one time, or they didn't have the money the other time. He was trying to do a loan. This is and the third. I don't know, not my business, but that was kind of something that came to mind of me because it's just like, okay, you buying this house, your only income is these kids, and you got like what 6 of them. Like, and then another thing was, he was selling beats, like musical beats. I think $600, $300. I didn't make these notes. I didn't write down no notes, but I made sure I memorized all this. But yeah, and that was the only other way of income. And Jocelyn, I don't know how to say her name. We're just gonna call her the adopted mom. But the adopted mom, she only just stayed around the kids, homeschooled the kids. This is that and the third. She really didn't do too much of anything, just that. So, I know, man. I look so boring. I'm just on here talking. Yeah, but that was kind of weird because it's just like I now feel like you're using these kids. You're using these kids for income. And I felt bad because it's like 6 kids. And then it was another thing when I found out about the kids was one of the neighbors from the past residents had said one of the older boys was trying to sell weed. Or whatever. I mean, not sell weed, smoke weed. And he was supposedly taking them back to children's services or whatever. And I was just like, that's a lot. That's a lot to be going through. And then I was just like, that's not right. How you gonna adopt them? But then once they not doing something you agree with or whatever, you wanna take them back. And that was weird for me. And then what I'm still kind of having a tough time with is on the was it the 19th? It was either the 19th or the 21st. But I believe they reported them missing on the 23rd. But either the 19th or the 21st, I only seen 4 kids in that event. Now, is it the adopted kids? Is it the adopted kids and the other adopted kid? I mean, is it the 2 biological and the 2 adopted? Or is it the 2 adopted and the 2 biological? But it's another 2. Like, it's either the one that was smoking the weed is missing, or you didn't have them, and the ones you stated in the interview is really missing, or you got them, your biological and your adopted, and just the older ones are missing. I know this story is just so freaking confusing, but it's like it's crazy, man. It's crazy. No, it just it just had me thinking about some other things too, because it was stated that the grandmother got brought up, the auntie got brought up, the past residents is still being brought up, because I was watching another video, of course, and they had said that I believe somebody in the family still live at that old residence. And then not only that, somebody randomly in the video had stated, somebody just walking down the street, and it's so crazy how you don't even know people and they can tell you so much. But he was just happened to be passing AV, and he had stated something about the baby daddy was just over here, or the baby mama was just over here. And I was confused, because at first I was thinking, is this Paprika, or is this adopted mom? Because, of course, her baby daddy, I wouldn't think they would be this so much far into this like this. Like, huh? And then I was thinking about Trizelle and them. And then I was like, that do kind of make sense, because they've been in and out of that home. They ain't really been there every day. And then, like, when I say they had got their windows busted open, now they got the windows boarded up, and kind of find out somebody that he's bonded with or got cool as far as buying that house, had suggested him to get the windows boarded up because of what's going on, and everybody want to know where are the boys, where are the boys. So, oh my God, this is a lot. I don't know, but it kind of, like, no lie, it was kind of a red flag when I was being told about when I was being told about the auntie. Well, I ain't gonna say being told. I was watching and more so listening. They were saying something about the aunt. And I haven't really got into her or like too many YouTubers have been talking about her just yet. But I know the aunt has been announced. Like, it's multiple people in this family that either probably has the boys, share custody with the kids, or just all around the whole family just adopting kids just to make an income. That's what it seemed like. I don't know. Well, I cannot, like I always say, I very much pray for these boys. Pray for coming back home. Pray for closure for the parents, the loved ones, and us out here that's hoping and praying that they're found. Prayers to the people out there that's literally in their cars every day using gas and paying for gas and this is and the third, trying to look for them day by day by day by day. AV News Crew, AV Watchman, Nor, Jasmine, it's a crime. It's just so many. But yeah, just keep prayer up for the boys and getting closure or just finding them. It has been going on a while now. I'm hoping and praying that they're still alive. And I'm definitely hoping and praying that the police or FBI or whoever find out what's really going on. Because from the beginning, Chief of Police already said he feel like something was like wishy-washy about their whole story. And of course, we all thought that. Because come on now, ain't no 2-year-old, 3-year-old just gonna run off in the yard. If anything, they're gonna be trying to find you and trying to hold on to you if it's dark, because they so used to you, so confident, or whatever. They're gonna try to grab hold of you because they're scared. It's dark, it's cold. They're not just about to run off. Not in that little field, that's where you are. And then, oh my God, the whole thing with the wood to start fire. Really? Oh man. Oh my God. I definitely cannot believe that. But from everything I looked up, and it's so crazy to know, like, I can memorize all this stuff and I haven't wrote one thing down from day one. Ever since I've been making like my little videos on here, I have not wrote a darn thing down about any of this. I just been having it on my mind. And I feel like all of us are like mentally connected with this, because of course it got kids involved and they're missing. But when AV said he's not sleeping, when I say all this, like being attached to this situation and this story, it do kind of get there, because I have not been getting much sleep myself. Either I'm up trying to see what's new about the case, or I'm watching Nor, AV, or Instagram, seeing if they got any updates, or live, Facebook, YouTube. Oh my God, it's like heartbeat, doom, 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 doom. But I'm just waiting on answers. I just want some answers. I mean, I ain't gonna say I've been lazy with my channel, and I haven't been uploading anything, because I have. I'm just waiting on this. I think it kind of caught a hold of me when I found out it was 2 boys missing, and I have a 2-year-old mice. Well, he ain't 2 no more. He 3. I have a 3-year-old myself, and baby, that hit hard, because when missing, cold, outside, you left the gate open. Yeah, that didn't rock for me. And ever since then, I've been constantly either on my phone or on my laptop, like, hey, what's going on? Da 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 da. Catching everybody's live or everybody's little video, seeing what they found out or seeing what they know. Or, hold on, if you are into, because I'm about to get over here. I'm about to show y'all a little group or whatever. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Here go one of the little groups I'm in about the one of the little groups I'm in on Facebook about the boys, and they give like little updates, what's going on, what they found, this is and the third. But yeah, other than this, I'm gonna edit a video that I've just did before I turned on this live. Go in, get in the bed, give myself some rest. And I want you guys to enjoy your morning or enjoy your night. Hope you're doing well. Much blessings to you. And your girl will see you later. Peace out.